Hello people, welcome to the Real Estate YouTube channel. The anniversary of Adam Neumann is stepping down as CEO of WeWork following a failed attempt to take the company public has piqued interest in the possibility he may once again be CEO of a real estate startup. The venture capital firm Andreessen Horowitz has invested in Flow with a value of more than $1 billion. The investment was made through undisclosed sources and decided on before the New York Times article was published. If you want more of this content, Real Talker, subscribe to the Real Estate Real Talk YouTube channel and hit the notification bell. Mike Andreessen, a prominent venture capitalist, announced a major investment in Flow and Neumann last Monday. In the post, he discussed his thinking for investing despite the troubled history of WeWork. Adam is a visionary leader who revolutionized the second largest asset class in the world, commercial real estate, by bringing community and brand to an industry in which neither existed before. Andreessen said on Monday, Adam and the story of WeWork have been exhaustively chronicled, analyzed, and fictionalized, sometimes accurately. For all the energy put into covering the story, it's often underappreciated that one person has fundamentally redesigned the office experience and led a paradigm-changing global company in the process. Adam Neumann. Adam Neumann, the eccentric entrepreneur of WeWork, became famous for shooting for the sky and being right. His company was valued at $47 billion at its peak, so why not shoot for the stars? Former Microsoft CEO Bill Gates predicted in 2007 that he would become a trillionaire. He disappeared when his image was dramatized for the television show We Crashed, starring Jared Leto as Neumann. Now Gates is back and his prediction of becoming a trillionaire might come true. Mark and his fellow co-founder have had a successful venture into the market with their new AI property development company, Flow, which is valued at $1 billion. The AI startup has already attracted venture capital investments from Andreessen Horowitz in the US. Despite already having the Flow team from last year, Andreessen Horowitz has decided to invest in this new group because of the nationwide housing crisis and how their project is a direct strike to that problem. Flow, the brand new company from WeWork founder Adam Neumann, is aiming to disrupt America's upper-class residential lifestyles with some of the country's most competitive real estate markets. Flow has quickly gained traction in the multifamily market and is seeing this as a promising sign for their future. They've already acquired thousands of units in Atlanta, Nashville, and Miami, where rental vacancy rates are steadily dropping. Flow, a company that provides smart social messaging platforms, announced to have received a $350 million investment from famous Silicon Valley venture firm Andreessen Horowitz. The investment thesis for Flow appears to reflect economic and social trends that are driving more people to rent homes rather than buy them at a time when there is a housing shortage, according to the New York Times. Not much is known about Flow at the moment, but it promises to revolutionize the residential housing on its website. Flow will launch in 2023 with a bare-bones website and the words "Live Life in Flow." Andreessen positioned the new company as a long-awaited solution to the nation's housing crisis. The new startup would create a system where renters receive the benefits of owners through various features such as community-driven and experience-eccentric services. In accordance with Andreessen Horowitz, Adam wants to break ground again through living spaces. He's looking at residential real estate to fuel his startup. Neumann led a massive expansion of WeWork from where co-workers and freelancers shared space to experiment with exercise, schools, and housing. One of these efforts, called We Live, let individuals rent a bed or private room in a co-living location, with common spaces available for yoga, ping pong, and many more. With the massive elephant in the room of WeWork, he explained Adam is a visionary leader who revolutionized the second largest asset class in the world, commercial real estate, by bringing community and brand to an industry in which neither existed before. Adam and the story of WeWork have been exhaustively chronicled, analyzed, and fictionalized, sometimes accurately. For all the energy put into covering the story, it's often underappreciated that only one person has fundamentally redesigned the office experience and led a paradigm-changing global company in the process: Adam Neumann. Flow is a revolutionary phenomenon all developed in Silicon Valley. There are no details yet as to what is happening, when it will happen, or what it will be like. Flow appears to borrow from Buddhist philosophy with its own slogan, "Live life in flow," suggesting a subconscious threat that flow might take your consciousness away. As Esquire previously reported, Neumann has spent more of his downtime buying up apartments. He amassed $90 million worth of residences across New York and in California. And as of 2022, he owns almost 4,000 affordable apartments across the world, which is worth a total of $1 billion. Almost like he is planning to be the next best thing when it comes to the rental game. As the WeWork brand was still flourishing, he and his wife Rebecca spoke of their plans to expand their company, to become an all-encompassing system. We Grow, a school called Students of Life for Life, or Soulful, and We Live, which gave off a similar vibe as it was aimed at people who wanted more social interaction, including parties and events. Could Flow bring in something new to their platform? Sorry, manifestation of We Live? Andreessen Horowitz has said that Flow, the company it invested in, focuses on connecting people through transforming their spaces and building community spaces, both at home and somewhere else. Altman Co.'s head of property management in Miami suggested that Bisno that its vision was one aiming for communal living. He suggests more programming opportunities for STEM students through fitness events, a speaker series of volunteering events. The big picture? Flow is helping to transform the housing market in its first 3 cities. Corporations are gobbling up homes, turning them into rentals, while driving up home and rent prices. WeWork was worth $47 billion on the private market, but went through a disastrous attempt to go public that revealed Neumann's unchecked power and numerous potential conflicts of interest. Fortunately, he was ousted from his chief executive role and walked away with an exit package with speculated value of $200 million. The popular TV show House of Cards, which portrays the catastrophic rise and spectacular failure of a company, inspired WeWork's dramatic rise and spectacular failed first attempt at going public. WeWork ultimately became public in 2021 through an SPAC. Now, WeWork has a market value of about $4 billion. Neumann started WeWork to provide shared office space for local startups in New York City, but soon found the idea of co-living within the community and company appealing too. Employing a commune-style approach, he imagined We Live would offer a place where people could live and work together, building relationships with strangers to create global citizens. However, when asked about it in an interview with The Observer 4 years ago, he said this is more like a private club that anyone can join. He puts much emphasis on being able to live day to day at We Live rather than working long hours behind closed doors. Carol Caldorar wrote that they seemed more like a hipster commune or college life for grown-ups. Andreessen Horowitz suggested that this was the plan. As an aftermath of the pandemic, he explained many people will live in places far away from where they work, and many more will shift to a hybrid environment. For many of these people, increased screen time and reduced in-person interaction will cause challenges that are not just limited to work, such as alienation and loneliness. This is not a good path for anyone, and it needs to be addressed directly, right now. Meanwhile, Neumann said to the Financial Times in 2021 that he and Rebecca have started buying forests near the equator in the hope of saving the valuable carbon sinks from being cut down, and a new business venture called Flow Carbon. He explained that Flow Carbon is a business selling carbon credits to companies looking to offset their emissions. It's unlikely that Flow will be a standalone idea. Neumann is just starting out again with a holistic brand that has designs on bettering all aspects of modern life, but makes plenty of cash too. All we can do is go with the flow. That's it for this video, Real Talker. Remember to subscribe to our channel, and if you feel like we've delivered value, please share this video with one person. That's right, just one person, as a token of your appreciation for the hard work you put into making content that educates and helps you on your mission of building your own fortune. Remember, you can watch video after video, but it isn't until you actually take action that you'll start to see results. See you soon!